Coach, thank you much. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. The City of Angels showing it can be loud and raucous. This was the scene a moment ago as the home squad emerged from the tunnel. They're ready for football and ready to watch their Rams do battle with the Baltimore Ravens. The final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. This fielded at the 2. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. And now the Raven defense going to call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Here we go. 180. Hey, we got to get to the ball, team. We got to get to the ball. Let's keep moving. Convert. Check. Check. Hot route. Hot. 25. Check 25. Check 25. Listen.
Now a man who really stepped up last year. This is Matt Breida. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. That one good for 14 yards. And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage.
Obama.
Now it's gone. Rush coming, and he's taken down. A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's 2nd down.
And so much for that great field position to start the game. Now they're way behind the sticks. Can't wait to see what their 2nd down call is going to look like now.
12. 2, Mike, 2. Guys, this game
To try again after the sack. Goff trying to lay one up deep. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
3rd and long. It's gone. And he's able to hook up with Michael Gallup. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A good pickup, 17 yards, and also a Rams 1st down.
I'm coming, baby.
On 1st down, here's Breida. 20. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Matt Breida, his 21st touchdown of the season, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Zerline connects on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. First down, and they're going to throw without him. They'll get this to McCaffrey out of the backfield. Breaks the tackle, now at Allen. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there at 22.
This is something that we expected to see. McCaffrey used out of the backfield. 107 catches in 2018, the most in one season by an NFL running back.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. A first carry for Christian McCaffrey, who made his first Pro Bowl last year. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Hey, orbit. Mike 13, Mike 13. He's coming. Check in.
To throw on second down. Tucker, and the catch made by Hilton.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though.
They still playing soccer. Y'all playing the wrong football.
They go to the former Saint, Mark Ingram. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. He needed a yard. That's what he got, and it's going to earn him a new set of downs.
He's coming. Check in. Come on. You better bring it. Let's go middle. Let's say 5 wide. 5. Gun. Shoot.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. He's got his man here as Gary Jennings Jr. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Shotgun handoff down to McCaffrey. And he gets it down to the 32.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. That's almost a tendency breaker.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Watch the screen. Pass. Half 85. 13, Mike 13. Let's go.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. They couldn't contain Deshaun Hand that time as he gets home for the sack.
Hey, let go. Mike 13. I'm coming for you. You mine. Mike 13. He's coming. Hey, hold. Stay with your man. Mike 13. Let's go.
Another try after the first down sack. Allen under pressure again, and down he goes again. Darren Lee make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play as we'll get a timeout. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Mike 13. He's coming. Check in. Let's set a tone, fella.
On 3rd and long, it's Allen. This pass to Jennings, and he makes the catch. And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the first down. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. His kick is absolutely perfect. Tucker named the league's all-pro kicker for the 3rd time in 2018.
Go ahead and admit it. The only time that you get excited about Justin Tucker kicking is when he actually misses. And excited is not the right word. Surprise is more what we're talking about. 90.1% coming into 2019. He's incredible.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. Touchdown, LA! Matt Breida, touchdown number 22 on the season. And the Rams strike quickly here for 6 points. Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play, 75 yards to the house.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. And remember, rarely is it a straight line 75 yards, too. Got to have a little extra in there. So whatever the final number is, a well-deserved seat on the bench, a little oxygen if he wants it as well.
And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Their deficit is 11, 14-3, and needing to get something going here as they come up on 1st and 10. He'll rifle this one deep right side. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. T.Y. Hilton. 77 yards as his guys are back within a single score. Tucker with the extra point, and that makes it a 14-10 ball game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on 3rd.
Hey, kill. Smooth. It's outfield.
Now gone. Got his man there complete to Gallup. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Pick your game up.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
On 2nd down, a run with Breida. Evades the tackler, and now some space. 30. 10. Touchdown, LA. Matt Breida with touchdown number 23 here on the year. And the Rams tack on to their advantage. He's been having a great game, and that one right there, his best run so far, and it ends with 6 points.
And not only that, in his mind, what is he thinking? Can I get to 200 yards as well? Because he knows he's closing in on it. He may not know the exact number, but the best runners have a feel of what the yardage is that they're compiling, and he knows that he's getting close to that 200-yard mark now.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, to see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work on.
This is caught inside the 15. A big play that time for the Ravens. 68 yards. On first down, this is McCaffrey. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. There to make the tackle, Samson Ebukam. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And this may be a carbon copy as he'll again be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Throwing is Allen on 3rd. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey, and he'll be tackled right on the 10, well short of the first down. Well contained there defensively. The screen gets only a yard, and it's 4th. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now, we'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. Tucker's kick is good. And the drive will wind up yielding 3. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. On 2nd and 7, Goff. He's letting it fly for Cooks. He rifles one that's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Allen now at 200 yards already in this first half, and he's not done yet. 1st and 10. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
They can't hang with us.
To the air, Allen. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Yeah, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
Check tight, check tight, check tight. 56, 56.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Allen. connect. Incomplete. Now, give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Well, that'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. The L.A. offense ready to go for their next drive. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get field goal range.
Yeah, you got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are on the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
From the 38, Goff. He's going to find Gallup here complete. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
People worry about throwing the out route because often it can get jumped and that can turn into either an incompletion or an interception. But not on that one. Everything came together and he catches it and goes over the sideline.
He sets to fire deep. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
Come on, boys, come on.
Hold on. Check.
There's Goff. There's the Washington Husky. It's Dante Pettis. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 15, and the Rams have a 1st down. On 1st and 10, Goff. He's going to sling this deep downfield. Touchdown, L.A. Dante Pettis in the final seconds of the first half. And the Rams tack on to their advantage.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you cross-country to Orlando, Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is taken at his 4. And his guys are going to start their drive right at the 20-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never wanted to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them.
Mike 13. Tackles.
Throwing on first down is Allen. This is Jennings. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
Here I come again. Shift. You got motion man. You got motion man right there.
Tight.
13, Mike 13. Hey, here I come.
Here's Allen. Open receiver, that's Hayden Hurst, the tight end. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. That one a first down pickup of 8. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 46. Again, they'll throw with Allen. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Watch the slant.
Bravo.
He's coming. Check in.
Pick me up. Here we go.
Now Allen to throw. Throwing again. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. Defensive end DeMarcus Lawrence applied the heat.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Alert.
Allen throwing on 3rd and long. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 37. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive.
I got you, son.
Hold on. Check.
They'll start on the ground with Breida. And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker, was the one disrupting there defensively. On 2nd and 12, Goff going to take a shot for Gallup. Man, it's caught inside the 10. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Michael Gallup, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Rams tack on to their advantage. Zerline good with a PAT. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is taken at his 4. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here.
Check in. I'm here all day. I'm here all day.
From the 35 on 2nd down, Allen completes it to Jennings. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
First down, Ravens.
Allen now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10.
Come get some. He don't want it.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen to the right side and complete to Hurst. A gain of 6 there on 1st. Second year with the Ravens for Hurst. He didn't have the rookie season he was hoping for, just 13 catches. Remember, he's older than the average second-year player. He spent 2 seasons as a pitcher in minor league baseball before hanging up the glove and heading to the gridiron. Now he says he's more determined than ever. Put on 20 pounds of muscle in the offseason. Says he's on a mission with a lot to prove this year. Throwing again on 2nd down. Allen. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
Allen now on 1st down. Short throw underneath to Hurst. And a loose football. And the Rams have got it back.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over. Yet they are humans out there running around. We just saw another one.
Opportunistic by the defense.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. From the gun, it's Allen. And Jennings has it. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. Back now in Los Angeles. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4.
Watch the pass. Hey, switch gears, switch gears.
And here's Allen operating from the gun. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
On second and goal. Allen, this will be caught at about the 6. Only able to pick up 2, and that leads us to third and goal. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes third and goal. Now Allen looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
It's just me and you.
Hey, Wahoo!
Mike 3. Mike 3. Watch the curve. Watch the curves.
0-0, Mike 3.
So they're going for it, and here's Allen. And this is incomplete. They're turned away on fourth and goal. And this Rams defense comes up with a goal line stand.
Go, son! Wait, please!
Here we go. Watch tight. Tight end's right. Watch tight. Tight end's right. 4 down. 4 down. 34. Eyes on 34. Kill. Check. Lucky.
A handoff to Breida to begin the drive. The Red Sea parts, and there he goes. The 30, 10, 5. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown.
They can't see it.
Matt Breida with another touchdown, number 24 on the year. And the Rams tack on to their advantage. Now, you talk about the dominating rushing performances that you and I have seen together. This has got to be right up there. His 4th touchdown run of the game and another long one to boot.
And I don't need to ask for a witness because you're right here with me. We are watching this, and we're watching such a performance that is demoralizing for anyone on defense. You know, it starts out coaches screaming, tackle him, get him. And after that last touchdown, I'll bet it's pure silence on that side of the ball.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
A simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time. But you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down in position. We were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence. Not worry about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
And this time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
Looking to throw again on second down. Allen. Going for Hilton, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Jalen Smith. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
On the jet sweep, they get this to Cooks. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And all of a sudden here, it's third down.
14.
From the gun, here's Goff. This is caught, it's Cooks. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. It's a Rams first down on a pickup of 10 from the 32 now. Here's first and 10. A shotgun snap for Goff. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Ryan Kerrigan, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. After the sack on first down, Goff. He was in search of his tight end, Tyler Higbee. And now it's third down. The Rams on third down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 16. And he comes back with one complete. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. On fourth down, Goff. He's going to air one out and give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. Zerline now for the PAT. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. Now they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. Give him 2 yards that time, and it's going to leave him with a 3rd and 11 situation. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Third down, here's McCaffrey. Oh, nice move. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to 4th down. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Allen's going to throw. And he's got his man Hilton. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Check 31.
All 52. Half.
Tighten up.
Monday.
From midfield, here's Allen. Still can't get it. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up second down.
Mike 3. Combo.
Last man. 52.
At the Rams' 49-yard line.
To throw again on second down. Allen. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Samson Abuka in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
0-0, Mike Filler.
Watch the slant.
Go.
On 3rd and long, it's Allen. He's got it complete to Thompson. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. It's a gain of 26 as they pick up the first down in the process.
Watch the run. 0-0, Mike Free.
First down, and they're going to throw it over. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now. Jennings was the one he was looking for. And now it's second down. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10.
Hey, motion backfield.
Mike 3.
Now Allen to throw again. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. And again, it's Allen. He's going to let it fly. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Josh Jones. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did.